This is Ravi at IKYTA.
And I am Nirvera Singh from KRI.
I was invited here today to learn more about the Library of Teaching's website. It's an incredible tool for teachers, and we really want to make sure that you know how to use it. We want you to show you a couple tips and tricks today so that you can take all of this information to your classes and to your students.
We're going to use one of my favorite books, Prana Prani Pranayam, and a meditation that we just picked out at random. Let's say I was going to teach this in class tonight. And this meditation has a date on it, and we're going to show you exactly how you can go to the Library of Teachings and read the lecture where Yogi Bhajan actually taught this Kriya.
So, for instance, if you were teaching developing a meditative mind, I see the date right here is 12/1/77. So that's the date we're going to reference when we go onto the site, which is www.libraryofteachings.com.
Yeah, for instance, we'll enter the date and show you because we have a new, easier way of entering dates in the Library of Teachings. And it's valuable to me because it really gives context to the meditation. And also, oftentimes there will be an audio or a video. Since this is so early, it's going to be an audio where you can pick up more subtlety and more nuance of what Yogi Bhajan was actually meaning when he was teaching.
Great, thanks. Well, let's get to it.
This is the new feature. If you see this little magnifying glass here, you can just press on that, and then, ta-da! Here is a search helper. So we got the feedback that people sometimes have a hard time finding a date or the library code. The library code is Sri Ved Singh's codes that have been around for decades, that is used by a number of people to find a lecture that they're looking for. But what we're doing today is we're going to take a look at how to actually find the date of this lecture, of this meditation, because even though the instructions in Prana Pranayama are fantastic, sometimes I really like to read the lecture so I can understand the context of what Yogi Bhajan was talking about. It helps me with my teaching and actually understanding the meditation itself. So what we can do is just add in this date, and you can do it, you can remember how to do it with all the dashes and the dates and things like that, but you can also just, click through.
All right, and there it is, UCLA Advanced Lecture. Now, what if there was more than one? Did he ever talk more than one lecture on a day? Did that ever happen?
Yes, it did happen, but not very often.
Okay, so it'll be a rare
And it would have a different event code, too, and a different library code. So you can kind of see here when I was just reading this, here is the beginning of when he's starting to teach the meditation. Right? Please fold your hands.
Mm-hmm.
But up here above it, when he's talking about exactly changing for the better, change for the best, change is inevitable, it actually gives you the idea and the feeling that, okay, I want to change myself. Right? This is what he's talking about, how to do it through developing a meditative mind. And so you can read the instructions. You can actually go up here, and since this is 1977, it was before video, you can listen to the audio.
Is it of him talking or someone transcribed?
No, it's him talking.
Wow.
Yeah, so you press on this, and then you would just wait till it loads, and then you would play it, and you could listen to it.
Wow. And this might be a nice thing for the teachers to read the lecture and pull out some quotes that they might want to read and share with the students.
In class itself.
In class,
yeah. There's oftentimes a few things in any manual that talks about what he said. In particular, this one doesn't have a lot written about it, so it's really good to kind of read the lecture and just see what he has to say. It's always been good for me because I like context,
Mm-hmm.
and I also like to understand, since I've been studying with him for so long, just to figure out really what he was trying to say, the nuance and the subtlety of what he was trying to say.
Great.
So it's playing right now, and you could listen to it as well.
Great.
This is my favorite toy.